Aristotle once said, "We are what we repeatedly do." If this is true, then how we go about our days and the habits we put in place play a big role in who we are and what we accomplish. If our consistent actions aren't in line with our goals, we may feel discouraged and defeated. Instead, setting effective routines can ensure we work towards the things we want, especially with money. In this episode, I'm sharing 5 money routines to implement in order to see next level growth in your situation. Once you become conscious of your actions, you can start or continue doing things that will help you grow. Welcome to the City Girl Savings Podcast. I'm Rhea Reeves, founder and finance coach of City Girl Savings. I turned my life around with budgeting many years ago, and now I'm on a mission to help others do the same. I fully believe that you can enjoy your life on a budget, and this weekly show will focus on the intersection of money and the city girl lifestyle. Join me every week along with some special guests as I share my experiences, advice, and guidance on navigating life and money as an experience-loving millennial. According to Fort Behavioral Health, routines are conscious ways of doing things repetitively and in a specific order, like making your coffee, then brushing your teeth, getting dressed, and making your bed every morning before you leave the house to go to the gym. Routines are often made up of many habits or action steps taken towards accomplishing a particular goal. Routines are important because they allow us to take those consistent, repeated action steps until we reach an end result. Routines can help us feel more productive, less stressed, and give us a roadmap for what to do on a regular, consistent basis. And the beauty of routines is that they can be created in every area of your life, including finances. I'm excited to walk you through 5 money routines to implement for next level growth. First money routine, monthly budgeting. This probably isn't a shocker to you. I don't think I will ever stop advocating for budgeting. It's truly the number one thing you can do for financial success. Because budgeting shows you what you can afford to spend and save. It shows you when you can reach your goals. It gives you the freedom to allocate your income how you want. And it allows you to spend without feeling guilty, as long as it's budgeted for, of course. Now, if you need help seeing a budget or budgeting in a positive light, please listen to episode 3 so you can break through that stigma. Establishing a monthly routine around budgeting will be a game changer for you. I recommend leveraging the last day of the month to assess your spending and budget for the current month, and then use that information to help you create your next month's budget. Moving into a new month with a budget already created allows you to start the month with the game plan. Now, if you have never created a budget before or you always struggle with budgeting, download my free monthly budget overview tracker, which I will link to in the show notes to give you a nice guide to get started. Or if you need a little bit more help, let me create a budget plan for you. Creating budgets is my specialty, so I would happily create one for you. I will link to your next steps in the show notes if that is something you're interested in. Next money routine to implement for next level growth is daily spend tracking. Here's the thing. You can set a budget all you want. You can do your monthly budget, but if you are not tracking your spending, how do you truly know if you're following the budget? How will you know if you're sticking to the budget you created if you are not tracking your spending? Now, the good thing is there are a handful of ways you can track your spending. You can physically write your spending in a notebook. You can track via Excel or spreadsheets. You can use apps like Mint, EveryDollar, or YNAB, which is short for You Need a Budget. At the start of the day, I recommend tracking your spending from the previous day. This is what I do. Now, this works if you are a morning person, which I am. So I always start my day or at least begin my work day with tracking my spending from the previous day. If you are more of a night person or you prefer nighttime routines, you can also end your day with tracking your spending for the current day. Go through your bank account and any credit card activity and just track what was spent. A little piece of advice here. To make tracking bearable and the most effective, track every day. The longer you go in between tracking, the more tedious the activity becomes. I tell this to my clients early on, and when they don't listen, they quickly understand why and change their tune. Not only does tracking help you make sure you're actually sticking to the budget, but if you are tracking in real time, you are able to see your spending patterns. And when you know those patterns, you can work to change them. Tracking also allows you to see where your money is going in real time. If you are tracking throughout the month, you're able to see if you are going to be over budget in a particular category or not. If you know you are trending to be over budget, you can course correct. If you know that you have an eyebrow appointment at the end of the month, but it's going to push you over budget and you're really doing your best to stick to the budget, maybe move that appointment to the next month. You wouldn't know that unless you track, though. Tracking also helps you catch questionable charges when they happen. Since you're looking at your spending activity every day, if something doesn't make sense, you're able to catch it quickly and hopefully get it remediated. And then finally, tracking helps you make better spending decisions. When you know that you spent money on a new purse just the other day, you may not be buying another new purse the next day. You can make better decisions with your money because you know what your money is doing. Got a money question you want me to answer on the podcast? I'm starting a new segment on the show called City Girl Solutions, where I answer any questions you have for me. Money, business, life, you name it. Submit your questions at citygirlsavings.com/QA and get your question answered by me in a future episode. And did you know that we have so many free money resources on our blog, Instagram, and TikTok channels? Find us across the internet at City Girl Savings. The next money routine to implement is financial goal setting and check-ins. In episode 50, I shared the importance of setting goals with the results of a Harvard business study. I will link to that episode in the show notes, but essentially the study found a few things. It found that 83% of the population does not have any goals, so they don't set goals. 14% do have a plan in mind, but the goals are not written down. And 3% of the population do have goals written down. The study also found that the 14% who have goals, but they're not written down, are 10 times more successful than the people who don't set goals. Now, what's even crazier is the 3% with the goals that were written down are 3 times more successful than the 14% with unwritten goals. So I think it's very clear setting goals is absolutely necessary for success. And if you want success with your money, set financial goals. Now, I recommend establishing a 2-part financial goal setting routine. Annual financial goal setting, so creating your financial goals in preparation for a new year. What will you be focused on in the year? And then quarterly or monthly goal check-ins. I personally like to see my goal progress on a monthly basis, so this helps me know if I'm on track or not. But I think quarterly is also effective. Whenever you check in with your goals, the purpose is to see if you are on track. Do you need to make up for lost time? Are you moving quickly and doing more than you actually expect? These check-ins will help you know if you're on the right track or if you need to make changes. At the end of the day, when you set money goals, or any goal for that matter, as long as you work towards the goals, progress is being made, whether you actually reach the goal or not. And that's a win in and of itself. Next money routine to implement is a net worth review. Your net worth is your total assets, so think cash, bank account balances, etc., less your total debts, so loan balances, credit card balances, etc. Your net worth can be positive or negative. If it's positive, it means you have more assets and less debt. If it's negative, you have more debt and less assets. Your net worth is a great way to pulse check your financial situation at a high level. I had started tracking my spending years before I actually started tracking my net worth. But once I started tracking my net worth, I noticed a few things. First, I noticed that I made significant progress towards my goals. I also noticed I had an enhanced understanding of my finances. It's weird. I was able to really know what actions could trigger changes to my net worth. I was able to think about my situation in a way where I could say, okay, my net worth probably didn't grow as much this month, or I was really good with my money this month, and therefore I should see a spike in my net worth. And I was also able to identify patterns and trends. So the months where holidays were popular or just busy birthday months, my net worth didn't grow as much because I was spending more. Now I track my net worth every single month, and I'd recommend doing this monthly as well. But I think doing it annually can also be effective. So in order to do this monthly, every month, list your total asset balances, your total debt balances, and your net worth for the month. Then take it up a notch and track how it changed up or down from the previous month. This is exactly what I do. And I will say, some months my net worth goes down because I did more spending than I planned to. Other months my net worth goes up. And at the end of the year, I do a holistic look. At the end of the day, did my net worth improve over the year? Final money routine to implement: daily money affirmations and gratitude. Affirmations are statements you wish to be true. So for example, I am a money magnet, or money flows swiftly and easily into my bank account. These are statements that you wish to be true and that you want to believe to be true about your situation. Affirmations around money are extremely effective. Every day, repeat your money affirmations out loud. And bonus points if you say them to yourself in the mirror. Come up with your own affirmations about money or Google some. Just find ones that truly resonate with you. In episode 10, I talk about conquering failure and redefining success, and I shared how affirmations made all the difference for me in taking City Girl Savings full time. I will link to that episode in case you want to listen. Now, affirmations and gratitude go hand in hand. Expressing gratitude for the money you have can be an affirmation by itself. I am grateful for the money I make. I am grateful for the money that comes into my bank account. Gratitude allows you to focus on the good, even if things aren't exactly where you want them to be. So in addition to stating your daily money affirmations, make a list of things you're grateful for every day. I use the Start Today journal, and in doing so, they have a list of 5 things that you're grateful for. So every day when I do the Start Today journal, I list the 5 things I'm grateful for. The good thing about gratitude is there is always something to be grateful for, so it shouldn't be hard to do. Now, each of these money routines can help you see tremendous growth in your finances, but doing them all together can be an absolute game changer. Good luck with setting your routines, and make sure you get them on the calendar and put reminders in your phone. Thank you so much for tuning in to City Girl Savings today. I hope you feel empowered and inspired to master your money as you make your way to your dream life. Make sure you subscribe so you're the first to know when a new episode comes out. I truly value your thoughts and feedback, so please leave a review and let me know how this podcast has impacted you. Can't wait to chat soon and make it a great day.